If you want an amazing technique on guitar, you need to practice. Surprise! But what should you practice for the best results? Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share 4 of my absolute favorite technique exercises. And after 15 years of guitar playing, I can tell you with confidence that these works. My name is Simen and I'm a guitarist, music producer and graphic designer from Norway. I'm here to share everything I learned so far in my journey and document what I learn in real time. For each exercise, I'll first give you some useful tips, and then I'll play through the exercise. Because if you do them wrong, you'll develop bad habits, and that's not good. Alright, let's start with exercise 1. This is a classic, but for a good reason. For this one, it's very important that you use your fingertips. It's not the flat part of your fingers, but your fingertips. So, not like this, but more like this. And to make that easier, you should have some angle to your fingers. It's not like this, but more like this, so almost like a spider. That also happens to be the name of the exercise, the spider. And for this one, it's also important to let the notes ring as long as possible. Listen to this. So don't lift your finger unless you really have to. This is incredible for your overall technique. You can do this one only a few minutes every day, and you are going to see some improvements. Alright, so let's play through the whole exercise. Next, let's go to exercise number 2. And this one is very good because we're going to combine learning scales and technique. So while we are studying shapes, we're also improving our technique. A double win. Let's take a little sip for that, actually. And this exercise is all about playing scale shapes in thirds. It's going to sound something like this. And so on. So what we're doing is just to play a scale shape. In this case, we're going to use the C major scale, then playing it in thirds. So we're playing a note, skipping a note, playing the next note. Then we keep doing that for the whole scale. If you're more advanced, you can also use other intervals, like for example a sixth. Then it's going to sound something like this. And so on. But for now, let's play the C major scale in thirds. By the way, if you want to dive deeper into technique and really improving your technique, you should check out the 25-day guitar transformation. There you also learn my favorite ways to improve your chords, feel and tone, and achieve fretboard freedom. And I've packed everything into only 25 days. I'll leave the link in the description if you're interested. Let's move on to exercise number 3. This one is going to be about something called finger preparation. This is a more advanced concept, but the exercise is still very useful for especially intermediate players. maybe not so much for beginners. A finger preparation is a concept where your fingers always prepare for the next notes. So let me show you what I mean. So for the exercise, we're going to play 5, 6, 7, 8 on each string, like this. And so on. But here's the little twist. After you play the first note, then you play the second note. But when you do that, the first finger moves to the next location as quickly as possible. So look at this. Then when I play fret 7, then I move the second finger as quickly as possible. And so on. So have a look very slowly what I'm doing. Then we just keep doing that. And when you play descending, it's similar but slightly different. Then it's going to be 8, 7, 6, 5. And descending, the finger preparation isn't as important, but the important thing is to move your first finger as quickly as possible. So look at my first finger. I have done a separate video on finger preparation, so I'll leave that in the description if you want to check that out. But for now, let's play the exercise. Now, let's go to exercise number 4, which I call the super exercise. As a reward for making it this far in the video, I saved the best exercise for the end. This one is going to be similar to exercise 1, the spider, but there's more stuff going on. We still want the notes to ring as long as possible. So listen to this. Don't lift your fingers unless you have to. But the big thing with this exercise is that we are using economy picking. And economy picking is similar to alternate picking. This is alternate picking. Here we play down, up, down. But with economy picking, we continue the motion where possible. So look at this. So here we play down, up, up. So whenever you can, continue the motion. And try your best to make it one smooth motion. So not like this, but instead more like this. I discovered economy picking way too late myself, and this has been one of the biggest game changers in my playing. Economy picking is just a more efficient way of playing. Let's play the exercise. So that's 4 incredible technique exercises for guitar. Let me know in the comments if you want a part 2. And to make sure you're not using wrong technique, I recommend watching the video on the screen next. There I go through the 5 worst guitar technique mistakes that are also easy to fix. So I'll see you there. Bye!